In the heart of the bustling village of Umuahia, there lived a girl named Ego. She was known throughout the village for her beauty. Her skin was the color of rich mahogany, smooth and flawless, and her long, dark hair cascaded down her back like a waterfall. Her eyes sparkled like the evening stars, and her smile could brighten the darkest of days. Ego was not just beautiful, she was also kind, intelligent, and gentle-hearted. Many suitors came from far and wide to ask for her hand in marriage, bringing gifts of gold, livestock, and fine cloth. But Ego wasn't interested in wealth or status. She longed for something far deeper, a love that was genuine and true. As time passed, Ego began to notice that many of the suitors were more interested in her beauty than in her heart. They spoke of her appearance, praised her outward charm, and often overlooked her thoughts and feelings. She wondered if any of them would love her if she were not so beautiful. One evening, as she sat alone by the riverbank, watching the sun dip below the horizon, Ego devised a plan. She decided that she would disguise herself as an ugly, poor village girl to find a man who would love her for her true self, not just for her beauty. The next morning, Ego put her plan into action. She covered her radiant skin with layers of dark clay, making it look rough and uneven. She tangled her long hair into messy knots and smudged ash on her face to dull the brightness of her eyes. She dressed in the simplest, most tattered clothes she could find and smeared dirt on her body, making herself unrecognizable. She then left her family's compound and moved to the edge of the village, where she lived in a small, humble hut made of mud and palm fronds. Word spread quickly through Umuahia about the strange, ugly girl who had come to live on the outskirts of the village. No one knew her name or where she came from, but they all agreed that she was not much to look at. They called her Nwannsi, which means child of dirt in Igbo, because of her appearance. Despite her looks, Ego's true nature shone through. She was kind to everyone she met, helping the elderly carry their loads, sharing her meager food with hungry children, and offering words of comfort to those in distress. She worked hard in the fields, her hands roughened by labor, but she never complained. Slowly, the villagers began to accept her, even if they did not know her true identity. One day, while working in the fields, Ego met a young man named Chike. He was a simple farmer, known for his honesty and his hard-working nature. Unlike the other men in the village, Chike was not interested in wealth or status. He valued kindness, loyalty, and integrity above all else. When he saw how tirelessly Ego worked and how she treated others with respect and compassion, he became curious about her. Chike began to spend more time with Ego, helping her with her chores and talking with her as they worked side by side. He found her conversations thoughtful and her laughter infectious. Though she was not beautiful by the village's standards, Chike felt drawn to her in a way he could not explain. As the days turned into weeks, Chike's feelings for Ego grew. He admired her strength, her humility, and the warmth in her heart. He found himself thinking about her constantly and looking forward to the moments they spent together. But Ego, aware of her growing feelings for Chike, was conflicted. She knew that if she revealed her true identity, Chike might see her differently. Would he love her the same way if he knew she was the beautiful Ego of Umuahia, the girl all the suitors had chased after? Or was his affection genuine, born from the bond they had formed through shared struggles and honest conversations? The suspense weighed heavily on Ego's heart. She feared that revealing herself too soon might shatter the fragile trust they had built, but continuing to deceive Chike also filled her with guilt. She had never intended to deceive him, only to find the truth about what was in his heart.